All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house, and welcome back to the channel. Today, got something pretty cool. I got a Bear first production Stellar is in the house, guys. Let's check it out. You know what? You can also check out it's fablades.com. See what's going on the website. Maybe there's some knives that are interesting you, and you want to check them out. Send me an email. Let me know what you guys think. Send me a comment down below. I don't know what to tell you about this knife, except that that's probably the best Shirogorov production model to date. It's fantastic. I love it. It's probably my favorite. 9.5, kind of 90 millimeters, let's say, a little bit more, 11 centimeters and a half, and you get 21 centimeter long knife, which is a stellar size. It's really, really good. This thing is right in between these guys. Let me open this fella first. So that's the Mini Quantum, for example, which is neon sized. So if you have a neon, that's pretty much what is going on. Then you can see, for example, a Cordinal, which is a bigger knife. Look at that, which is going to be, of course, bigger, a little bit bigger than the Quantum. So you get to see the different sizes for the most, like this is like F95, F3 size, pretty much. But this is something in between the Neon and the F95, the two classic sizes for Shiro. It's the stellar first production. It means that there's going to be regular production, but this one has a couple more features from the regular production that's going to be hitting the shelves pretty soon. This is just a spectacular knife. It's an inset lock titanium knife. Look at these scales with dual anodization and 3D milling, micro milling going on over here in the chamfered, the concave edges is just spectacularly done. It's a nice dual anodization with this blue popping up out on the ridges of this really well done micro milling. Oh my god, this is just pretty nice, guys. Very, very cool. That's one feature that's not going to be present in the regular production. And the second one is the S90V steel, because it's going to be an M390 steel regular production equipped Stellar. This is the first production. So a couple features more. That's why this is going to be $12.50 on retail, but secondary market price is probably going to be higher because this is a limited edition. There's going to be, I believe, 100 of these made. So it's going to be something that in the future will probably retain the value, in my opinion, because it's probably one of the best, if not the best, Shirogorov production knife. It is fantastic. I just love it. There's so much that is well done here. I mean, captive pivot system, this thing doesn't spin because it's just keyed in on the back and you can just orient it like as you wish. Same thing goes for the back, for the screw holding together the scales, also not spinning. That's fantastic. So that's done. I mean, the scales are so good. It's a little bit different than, let's say, the custom division, which doesn't have this chamfer, this milled area over here. Of course, there's, I mean, the pivot is different, the clip is going to be different, the blade, the dual tone, anyways, it's not that, but we're talking about this, but still, really unique milling and shape on this side of the handle. That's pretty good. You get a fantastically looking backspacer centering like so. Would you look at that? Beautifully done. Lanyard hole, chamfered. There's so many I heard many comments about the lanyard hole, and I was one of the guys like saying, "Yeah, that's an ugly hole, lazy." But actually, it doesn't bother me so much. I mean, usually you would see something like embedded, more integrated into the backspacer, so you don't see the hole. But in this case, it kind of doesn't bother me. It's just it's there. It's fine. I learned to accept it, and it's okay because this knife is so good. You have a deep pocket. Deep carry pocket clip, which has a nicely done area for landing. Look at the ramp in and out. This thing is well designed. I'm telling you, it's pretty cool. Of course, you get an inset lock, as you can see right over here. You have this pretty cool tab which extends over this side, and it's called the apron, and it just allows for you to, for a comfortable, of course it's protruding and it's like micro milled, so you have a little bit of a grip right over here, comfortably accessible. And you're not, if you're like a lefty, for example, you're not going to pinch your flesh like in between the liner and the scale, the lock and the scale. So that's a pretty clever addition. Inside looks very cool. Inset lock, the lock is inset and has a couple screws right under here. The clip, you can see them right over there. They are hidden, of course, from this point of view, but you just can see them from beneath. Pretty cool indeed. Look at the spacer from the inside, is nicely done. You have some internal skeletonization going on both the scales for weight reduction. That's very well made. What else to say? I mean, just this little detail, guys. Look at that. The apron just follows the contouring on the knife when the blade is closed, and it's just kind of seamless. You almost don't feel it. It's just really well made. Backspacer, I love this geared backspacer. It's across the lineup now. It's just fantastic. I love it. What else I love? I mean, the flipper tab, guys. This is just perfect. You can do push button. You can do a light switch. You can just do like, oof, guys. It's really well designed, grippy, perfectly not protruding. It's just boom, effective. What is not really effective is the jimping, kind of like there's not much use for this jimping. I mean, it looks good here, but I would have preferred a little bit more, like, to take advantage of this little hair would have been perfect. So maybe that could be an improvement. I don't know. Also, this area here is pretty nice on the blade. You have some room for like do a more advanced grip. This blade's shape is probably one of the sexiest in the business. I love this long swedge, this little cut right over here, which is slightly different than the custom division. As you can see, it's a little bit deeper, and of course you get you don't get the dual tone finish on the blade. You get this nice stone washed finish right there, flat grind, pretty cool belly, and straight up to the sharpening, kind of finger choil right over here. Look at this thing. It's gorgeous, guys. S90V engraved on the back. You get a detent ball ramp, which makes everything just seamless and extremely smooth. Multi-row bearing system with the logo somewhere here on the inside. I don't know where actually is that. Maybe it's at the front. Oh, right over here. Yeah. So, I mean, it's an Insta classic. It's one of my favorite knives ever. If I wouldn't have this guy, that is just ridiculous. This one would be probably a keeper. Just because I got the custom division, probably this is not going to be a keeper. But I'm so tempted to make it my user. But I don't know, guys. I mean, this is fantastic. But this thing is just another level, and I'm spoiled by saying this. This is perfectly fine. This is much more expensive, but I'm in love with this thing. with this thing, I'm also in love because this is accessible, and I'm so happy that people can actually experience something like that because it's just fantastic. I mean, the action on this thing is just, whew, the sound. You hear that? It's, wow, gorgeous. It's super solid in the hand, feels really good, zero hot spots, there's no flex, is absolutely feeling like a solid knife, guys. It's so well done. That's the best production ever, maybe, I don't know. For Shiro, from Shiro, I would say for sure. Probably the best production folder ever. I mean, we are talking about $1,250, so it gotta be good, but this thing is just phenomenal, actually, stellar. So there you have it. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.